Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm working on this 2022 Blazer here again. So if you're watching the previous video, I was welding up all the front frame rails and the shock mounts on this. So I pretty much got a beat. Had to do a little bit of welding and lining up this, or a little bit of welding and grinding this morning. Got the last few welds up here and on the firewall welded up because mostly was risk of fire damage. So I had some sitting inside with the water, and we just make sure we didn't start anything on fire there. But so it's ready for paint and some seam sealer here. So I gave it a 180, and I'm gonna stick it onto the flat deck trailer and bring it over and just winch it off the trailer into the paint booth, and then just put it up on some jack stands, mask it off, and do the seam sealer in the paint then. So let's go grab the flat deck and spack it under here and set it on and move it over there. So, and I wanted to put it on this way just so then I can winch it off the trailer, and then the front's facing the forward of the booth. So then the air flows forward, so I don't get any overspray on the, I'm gonna mask it off, but I just don't want any overspray of black on the rest of the car. Cause I'm gonna do this just a single stage black probably is what I'm gonna do on that. So I'm gonna go grab the flat deck here and spack her under and set this thing on here. Alrighty, so I got it loaded up here and gonna try to just winch it right back into the paint booth there. So I'll probably have to block this up a little bit more, I'm not really sure. And then put the wheelies back under once I get over there. So I just got it backed up to the paint booth here, and I'm just gonna winch it on in, and hopefully I can get, I might have to lift the trailer up a little more so I can get rid of that little bit of a lip. But I just got the winch hooked up, and I'm just gonna wheel it, let it out, and it should be able to just slide it right in the booth there. So hopefully that works good. Just gonna put the trailer up a little more. All right, so the lip's not as big as now. Let it put the trailer up a little more. So should just be able to let the winch go, and it should wheel right in here. So the only thing is that this is getting pretty close here, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it. I might have to, actually, you know what? I can probably just take this piece right off and then get some bolts, and I might be able to clear here. That would be awesome if I didn't have to jack it up again. I already set that piece off here, and I got a little more clearance, and let's keep going. I'm right on the edge there, so hopefully just keep rolling. There is actually there's a bolt in on the frame, so it's kind of around the subframe, or on the chassis, whatever you want to call it. That's holding the block in there. So alrighty, so I took that front piece off here, and I'm just gonna let her down a little more, and hopefully it just pops over that little bit of a lip. Not too bad. Whew. Let's go nice and slow here. All right, we're down. So now we should be free to just roll right on in. All right, perfect. So we're in here. So I think I'm just gonna throw some jack stands under the front here, and then I'll mask it all off and get it ready to do some seam sealer and paint. sanded down, and then I just did a little bit of seam sealer, and then went over the seam sealer with a little bit of paint thinner with a brush, and smoothed it all out real nice. So looks pretty darn good. So I think I'm pretty much ready to do the sealer now. So I'm just gonna do one coat of sealer, and then I'm gonna do the top coat in just a gloss black, and it should look pretty good. So just gonna mix up some sealer here and spray it down. Alrighty, so I got all the paint laid down here now, and it turned out pretty good. I just did one coat of a sealer, a primer sealer, and then 2 coats of single stage black in a gloss. And as you can see here, it's laid down pretty nice. And then you can see here's where I did all the seam sealer, and just smoothed out all the little spot welds and stuff, and kind of made it look back just like factory now. So, and yeah, so I just gotta let it sit overnight here now, and then tomorrow I can move it over, and I can start putting the engine, tranny, suspension, like the whole module goes into one piece there, and then it'll be kind of a driver hopefully. So yeah, this is a really big job changing these front frame rails here, but you know, got it done. It was really helpful that I got brought it to the body shop and they were able to install them. I got it all ready and they installed them, and then they had a laser machine so that everything's in the right place, and then they gave me all the measurements after. So when I get the salvage inspection, I can give that sheet to my guy, and then he can double check it all, make sure it's all good, and then we'll have a nice and straight car driving down the road there. So but yeah, anyways, that's gonna be a wrap for this video, and hopefully we can get this sucker running maybe in about a day of work putting it back together. So, but anyways, that's gonna be a wrap for this video, and thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe, and tune in for the next one. Thanks. Peace.